Hi, I'm Paul Rowan, and today we're going to talk about how we can use wikis to make peer feedback worksheets. This video will be used to instruct students on how to create their own peer-derived feedback forms, both easily and effectively. First, here's the wiki that we are going to use. As you can see by the highlighted information that I'm scrolling my mouse over right now, this is where we're going to input information that we'll use to give feedback to our classmates. There's a few steps that we have to do before we start with this, so let's start off with taking a quick overview of what it is that we have to do. Now, the first thing that we have to do is find the wiki page. That means go to the website where the wiki page is sitting. Once you've done that, you must request permission to join the group if you have not already done so. We'll show you how to do that in just a moment. Once you've requested permission to join the group and you have been accepted, you now have to log in. After that, review the assigned task. Now, this means look at what's already been input onto the wiki and then take a look at what you want to do to make changes or how you might want to edit the wiki. Now, you need to do this in a different document before you can input it onto the wiki. Once you have established this information, then you can now enter the information and save the information. Lastly, we'll talk about a few issues that can arise when you're working on these wikis. Now, here we are at our join in screen. This is the home page for the website. There it is. I've just highlighted it. Now, the first thing we're going to have to do is join. So here I press the join button, and here is what you will get next. Of course, you'll input your name and a password and your email. You at me dot I don't know. Now, do you want to make a wiki? Yes or no? We're going to choose no. If you choose yes, you will get this information here, and this is not what we're looking for at this point. But for now, let's just click no, and we're going to click join. So, we'll go to the next page, and here is the next page, and we have joined. Well, now that you've joined the website, I'm sure you're interested to see what it can do. Well, here's one example of what one class has done to make a peer feedback worksheet. Now, we're not going to be working on this worksheet. We're going to be using this worksheet. Now, I'm sure you're very eager to press the, of course. The manager of the website must accept you. So let's take a look. So here we click on our members. This is my website, and I am the manager, and Fred, here you are. So I'm going to approve you. Now, if we go back to Fred, now we can edit. And here's what the edit page looks like. To quickly review what we have done, we have logged in and we have opened up our assignment page. In this case, it is this one right here. And what we're going to do now is review what we have to do. Here we have an assignment where it is a peer feedback for writing. So it's a writing event. Everything is empty and we must give it all the information it needs. So let's begin. We think, what do we need to do? Well, before we hit the edit button, we need to actually decide what it is we're going to do and what we're going to say. So let's go over here. And here I have already, in a document, copied this information. The editing ideas should be done on a document such as this, so that all mistakes, such as spelling mistakes, are corrected before you actually input into your wiki. I mean, we don't want to see too many spelling mistakes. So what I'll do is I'll copy each piece, and now I'm going to edit. And here I go. Paste. Information. Maybe stat should be last. Now, this isn't all perfect, but what we're doing now is the editing to make it look good. Now that I've done this information, I save it, and it's saved. And here's what our document now looks like. Very nicely done. Now, Fred has edited and input information. Now, Fred has to think about what identifies level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Of course, it doesn't mean that he is going to ignore what he's done, but did you notice that during our edit time, it was very short? Why? Well, if we're doing this at home in a blended learning class, other classmates might be working on this document at the same time as you. So, if your edit time is short, you will not lose information. If such problems do arise, then please contact the administrator of the website and they can fix the problem. And there you have the basics for building your collaborative feedback worksheet for any type of project, and in this sample it was for a writing project. Okay, let's quickly review how we made our collaborative wiki document. This document started off with us going to the website, as we can see in bold. We joined the website and we input our information. Here we have Fred109, as well as a password, email address, and no. Click on join, and this was the web page that we got. Now, we are going to be making a collaborative document. So the document that we're going to work on is this one here. Once we're accepted by the administrator of the wiki, we can start to edit. Now, our editing included a number of important points, such as review of that information. And so to ensure that we did not have mistakes, spelling, or other such problems, we did all the typing on a document file. This is important for many reasons, not including the editing side, but also very important to remember this. And this is the complications that you can have with a wiki, and that is other people might also be editing. And so if you open the document and you leave it open while someone else is also editing, you can lose a lot of information. So when you go to edit, you're quick. And if you have all the information on this type of document, all you do is cut and paste. And there it is there. Now, when you edit, you click on the button very simply, and there you are inside the document. And if you look on the toolbar here, there is no spell checker. So it's really important that you remember to work in another document and simply cut and paste. Just like this. Make it look good, and you're done. And of course, if you're quick, this should only take a minute or so. You save it, and now your document is working. Okay, thank you very much for participating with this podcast, and I hope you enjoyed what I showed you. Now we're going to go to work, and let's make this the best writing document that we can. Thank you very much.